So I guess I'm live. Do you want to call it live? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's call it live. Cool. Do I want a big fancy introduction? Oh, whoops. Sorry, I had to mute myself. Monitoring a couple of different things right now. Alright, well, I'm live, yep. So, it's Friday. I'm normally not streaming tonight. It is usually Llama who streams tonight. But he's on call with work. So, I'm streaming tonight, because that's how that works. We switch every once in a while. I'm playing Techtonica. It's a factory game, 3D. I like it more than Satisfactory, so I will not be continuing Satisfactory, and I don't care if you guys don't like that. It's not a game for me, and I'm not going to pretend like it for anybody's sake. Y'all can like it as much as you want. It's a good game. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. Techtonica, on the other hand, it's more my style. Though I am very new to the game, so if there's anybody who joins and sees that I'm doing something poorly, well, don't tell me, because I'll figure that out. I'm still learning the different ratios and how the different recipes work out together, and what's the best way to do things. That being said, I am not at the beginning of the game. I am at... I don't even know if this is mid-game or not. The whole goal of this playthrough is literally just for me to figure out how the game works, figure out the different recipes, what's the best way to do things to get from point A to point B before I start doing anything fancy with, you know, great big massive factories. This is not massive, like, by any measure of the standards. I think this is like bare minimum to get through. Playing around with decor and lighting and, you know, best ways to do planting and whatnot. You know, is it better to do all of your mining with blast mining, and then do like blast smelting to make everything, or is it better to mix and match, or is it better to do everything with regular miners so you're not using explosives? You know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty low energy stream for me. Just saying, it's been a long week. So, here we go. That's the intro. Yay. So right now I am currently in the process of getting my mall up and running again. And I have copper being produced, and I'm not sure about how I've got it set up just yet, so I'm doing a ore multiplication where it takes this in, grinds it down, purifies it in this setup over here, and then spits out more ore than what was put in, and then that's being turned into ingots. I have blast smelting taking place on a different floor. So yeah, I just got to the point where I was making fuel again with the second recipe that uses sesamite. So yeah, there we go. That's the premise of today. Is I'm just figuring out the different recipes as I'm learning them. I just got clay going. It's not even being produced on scale yet because, well, yeah, it is what it is. So I've got plenty of iron, but the copper was lagging behind, and I found some inefficiencies over there, things that weren't connected, plugged in, and I have a need for more plant matter. But the best way to make plant matter is to make shiverthorn. So, there's that. And I want to get metal slabs on the belt, you know, get Atlantum ingots going up again. There's a lot to do. So, there's just a lot to do. I gotta make sure I have things set up the way they're supposed to be. I believe you are supposed to be. That's steel. Okay. Alright, that one is ceramic parts. Okay. So that is ceramic parts. That's what I was hoping it would be. Ceramic parts are coming in on this one. I don't care if this is a kerfluffle. Not today, at least. There we go. Now, I had thought... Where is it? There it is. Sand filtration via smelter. Water wheel, an actuator, and a gearbox. How many sand pumps do I have? I have 3 still. So I need to make glass. For the thing. I need to make glass. But I also need carbon frames. Carbon frames need these guys, which don't look terribly difficult to make as long as I get the slabs on the belt. Because I need Atlantum, so before I start worrying about that, I should probably get all of my stuff back on the belt. Yeah. So I got slabs being produced. I think it's time to get rid of these things. There you are. Just rip this out really quick. Alright, let's see. I need these. I want pulling iron slabs. There they are. I want pulling copper slabs. There you go. Get rid of you. Should I put them all in the same? Yes, I should just go ahead and put them in the same one. I don't need a whole lot of them for the bus, for the mall. I will probably need to change that later when it's time to, but I can scale up slowly but surely. get blue processing again. In order for me to do that, I need a lantern processing, which needs more shiverthorn. And I don't need more Kindle Vine extract. I need more shiverthorn extract, so I'll do another shiverthorn mine, and I can use the plant matter that comes from it to make the clay that I know I'm going to need. Excuse me. Let's see. Alright. You... There. You. There. I really should do the steel processing next, shouldn't I? I put a lot of time into setting up this ore multiplication, but the more I deal with it, the less I feel that it is necessary at this stage of the game. Yeah, the more I think about it, and the more I watch this experiment run, and the more other things that I need limestone for, the less I believe that this is actually a worthwhile investiture of my limestone. Because I have a lot of limestone invested in this. At full capacity, each one of these setups, the ore multiplication setups, is consuming 1,200 limestone per minute. Now, granted, I'm recycling quite a bit of that, so I don't have to have so much running into it, but still, it begs the question, do I really need that much iron ore? Potentially. I have stairs over here. Let's use them. So the thought process is these are supposed to be able to consume everything that these guys are putting out. They're backing up no matter what. So I could theoretically add more on. And then use the extra to make the steel ingots. What do I want to do? Because I'm not even consuming everything that's coming out of this pit, I think. And now I've fallen down in the pit. Great. Yeah. All I'm consuming is from these 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those 6 can only consume what's coming from these 4. So I don't think it's necessary for me to do that. This really does feel like an extra step that is completely unnecessary. All it is adding extra complication without very much benefit. I mean, it's cool. It's cool that you can do that, but I'm not really seeing the cost-benefit ratio to doing this. Yeah, I think this is just completely unnecessary at this point. I'm going to let this drain before I start ripping it apart. That'll be not while I'm streaming. I am, however... What are you? You're a dump box. Okay. I am, however, just going to go ahead and get this moved over here. Start working on actually getting something that's useful going. Oh, I'm running low on Mark III belts. So let's go get some more. Do I even have enough? I only have 340 because I don't have any steel running yet. Okay, that's alright. I do have boxes of steel over here. So let's go grab a box of those, some of that steel so I can make some more Mark III belts. Where did I... There they are. They're over here. This is where the old belt finished. That's all we have to play with. Gotta get the steel up and running before we can do anything else. Steel ingots, there you are. There, that should get motors running. I think. Yep, that'll get motors running. Perfect. Okay. In the meantime, back over to the iron factory. And reconsider how this is running. Cut you. Cut you. You're empty. Okay. So I want these to drain first. I'm just getting used to that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, 6, thank you. Take a look downstairs. Damn it. Let's see how this is playing out. Okay. It's got so much metal dust. Like maybe this technique will be useful later, but it is not useful to me right now. If anything, it is a drain on my resources. There, that'll drain it faster. Whoops. We'll put a second steel line over there. If I end up having to put in another layer of miners down there, that's fine. I got plenty down there. Right now, I just want that to drain. And then we'll... Oh, should probably get more smelters. Smelters over here. Alright. And then this one is what's going to my iron mine. So, two, 4, 5, 6. Screwed that up. Spacing is wrong. There. Go. There we go. Mark II will have to do for the moment because I am very low on the Mark IIIs. And we'll check on those in a bit. So, That should take care of our steel to start. Theoretically, I can have them going into the same monorail. I'll just have to filter the other side. What do I need to make filter stack inserters? Ugh, gross. I think I got electronic circuits somewhere. Fed circuits, man. Those fucking filter stack inserters are expensive. I'm going to shut you off now. Because holy crap. Like, I fully exploited this one. It's like there's 4 layers to it. And all of that was going into the ore multiplication that has not really seen a whole lot of return on it. So I'm definitely at the I'm not convinced stage. And moving into the very I'm convinced the opposite stage. Which is a shame, but that's the fun. Trying new things and seeing how they work out. Ah, Atlantum ingots. Right, I need Atlantum ingots as well. Well, I just so happen to have a freaking box. Not a lot, mind you. Well, I do have a lot. 7,000. Just gonna cut that off there because I don't remember anywhere along the line except for there where I'm actually using Atlantum ingots right now. So I'm just gonna put that there like that. There we go. That should take care of that. Just sort that a little bit. Perfect. So, yeah. That should handle that. Ugh. That's clay. I am producing nothing yet. There we go. Processing has begun. For now, I think it would be better for us to just have another monorail. Wrong one. This one goes to... This is the right one. So we're going to, for now, let's not cut our fuel supply. What am I doing? I want that. Let's give you another one. This is probably overkill. How much I'm going to produce, but I don't care. Green belts are cheap, is the right word for it. And technically, all the belts are cheap in the grand scheme of things. How is this progressing? Progressing well. Okay. So I'm not producing any more ingots or ore. Any new stuff. Well, no, I've got to let these belts finish clearing. They're about done. So once that is cleared, we'll do another rebelting of this. Maybe put another layer of miners down to feed. Oops. There we go. Now, don't really care that these are overlapping. Not a huge aesthetics guy. Not in the early stages of the factory, at least. Alright. go. Eventually these boxes will empty, or this box at least. Already have steel coming down. Perfect. Really? Oh well. Alright. The iron is starting to drain from these threshers. Good. Steel is producing. I believe at a faster rate. Alright, the belt is actually draining properly. So it looks like these four are not. Just gonna leave that one off. I keep falling down there. Okay. Don't think I need more Shiverthorn over here. I think we're good. Thank you. Yes. I am not going to worry about ripping this up right now. That is a task for a little bit later. Iron is producing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 25. It's 175 per minute. Oh, I have to remind myself that I'm not playing Factorio, and 175 iron per minute is, at this stage of this game at least, not laughable. Because the only thing I'm actually feeding is my maul. Which is okay. Alright. We're just going to go ahead and make that bigger, because we're going to have more stuff over here. Now, I did want to set up some Shiverthorn production. So that I can use the plant matter to make the clay, at least for now. Because if I'm not going to be using that ore multiplication anymore, because it's unnecessary at this stage. Let's freeze up. Limestone to make the bricks, to make the mass production of the clay, which might be unnecessary. Might be a touch unnecessary. Just a touch. But I do need to get Atlantum processed as well. Okay, so we're going to not use you because I've realized late that you weren't actually centered on the grid that I wanted you to be centered on. You are centered on the grid that I want you to center on. Ran out of these. What are we missing? We're missing you. Ah, okay. We have so many chests of limestone just hanging out all over the place. I'm coring this place out. Your stuff. Where you? Plant matter, clay, limestone, limestone and limestone bricks. Ooh, I'm fat. Won't let me drop down because I'm fat. And then copper ingots. I'll worry about the copper later. There you are. There. That ought to feed that for a while. Alright, so, Shiverthorn. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. $14, $15. seed loop. I find that if you loop the seeds, it means you don't have any buildup on the belt hanging out down at the end, so you tend to be able to put in the right number of seeds. Wrong way. Five. Alright. Vines will go here. Seeds will come out on this belt. Shiver thorn seeds are dear. And then there's you. And we want to grab a box really quick. Put you there. I have my seeds over here. Or so I thought. The hell? Where are my seeds? Are they in my inventory? Yes, yes they are. Okay. So I want... delete you first. 5 times 15 is 75. 75 seeds. $75. Now, 1. That's a little bit off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, And then I need... Come on. Buttons. Shiverthorn buds. Okay. And I want you to be extract. You can be plant matter. Not terribly worried about the aesthetics at the moment. Shiverthorn comes out there. Plants come out there. Here. There we go. All right. You're going to come out. Perfect. We are starting to produce. You anymore. And just to count, 23 times 6. It's 143. Producing dirt. 143, so I need 7 of these to consume. 4, 5, 6, 7. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Produces, brings in 20, puts out 10. And dirt to clay. Where's the clay? Clay, 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 clay. There it is. Dirt to clay. 75 per minute. So these are all producing one, getting consumed by one. There we go. Alright. So we're now producing 75 clay per minute. That is fuel. Yes, that is fuel for upstairs. I'm going to go look at that really quick. I want to see how that's doing. They're getting lower. Slowly but surely. Oh hey, carbon. Cool. That means I can stop burning plant matter to make it. Awesome. I just need to figure out how to generate power on this level. Well, no, I could run a level 1. Mark 1 drills that use fuel. I believe I am producing enough fuel to do that. I think I am stuck. Not no more. Over here. Light sticks everywhere. That's a deep hole. I wonder if that'll be significant later. Well, hello. Still not traversable. Yeah, I have zero interest in building a factory, like an actual factory on this level. Alright, progressing. not consuming the sand as fast as I produce it. So we have slowed down. In fact, we might be going backwards. Nope, looks like we're just paused. We're stalled. That is okay. I am not upset by that. Alright, back to what we were doing. What we were doing is getting this squared away. I think I can just dump this directly into you. We do 75 per minute, so we want one of you. Still plenty of that left. So there's that. Oh, that was dumb. Got a lot of freaking ore in there. Okay, so what all do we have here? Because I kind of want to do my Atlantum like right here. It's close enough. Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about a monorail on this one. So we're going to put a thresher down. There they are. And then the Atlantum there. Sometimes I miss the simplicity of Factorio. Okay, it's not sometimes, it's a lot of the time. And then we're actually going to run you also over this way. There's you. You put out 45 per minute, and then don't want you. There. Atlantum mixture. 2 Atlantum powder. So 30 per minute. And you produce 45 per minute. 30 per minute. There we go. Bring you over here. Mixture. 2. I want to put them on their side. I'm not terribly worried about space right now. Put you on your sides. I don't like doing it that way. Feels weird. 2. Puts out 30 per minute. So the long inserters will only pull in 15 per minute. So let's do... this. Okay. And you... go there. I don't care that you're on a thing. That's the Shiverthorn. And then this will use a number of belts, but I don't care. I have a plethora. Kindlevine extract. Why are you so lackluster in regards to that? What's going on over here? I could have swore... Oh, that's why. We're backed up. That's all. Can't say I'm terribly upset about that, but... Well, that looks janky as hell. Go. Just a quick and dirty mixture setup, so until I can actually get in and actually build a good one. This'll do. In, out, and out. Fuel, hello, come over here. Probably can't feed this, that's okay. What are you? You've got a lot of that stuff in you. You have a lot of Kindlethorn extract in you. I do not want to dismantle you. I will probably end up using you later. You have a lot of Shiverthorn in you. You have a lot more limestone. Okay. So, it's quick and dirty. Atlantum. There you are. There you are, and then you There. 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 Let's see. How are we doing? Full. Cool. Alright. Perfect. Let's go check on our iron. That's copper, thank you. This is empty. So now we're going to split you. 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 Good to go. Okay. We will revisit and make this look better later. Right now, I'm just getting the resources in the general areas and processing. Now we need to get the slabs on the belts so that I can start making the more complicated parts in the area so that I can have the things that I want in the area. That will be the next thing that I do. However, it is Friday night. I have had zero interest in what I'm doing tonight, and I'm sure I'm competing with a lot of people on Friday night, so I'm not terribly worried about it. And then not a lot of people know what Techtonica is. It's okay. It's a very underappreciated game, simply because it's a factory game that not a lot of people really know about. All the glory goes to games like Satisfactory. Dyson Sphere program is a good one too, but you know, that's another worries. Anyways, thank you those of you who've actually joined me tonight. Hope to see y'all again Monday. Monday should be the next time we stream. Yeah, y'all have a wonderful night.